It was cool. It was nice. It was fun being down in Southern California, enjoying like a little vacation vibes, but also still working out. So it was fun.
Kyle said that you guys ran some crazy hill. Well, could you talk about that? He said it was some wild run up the hill.
Yeah, me and Trey. We have a couple. We know a couple people in San Diego, so they took us down to a hill that I guess some of the guys used to work out at a long time ago, and it was a Friday. Went up there, sand hill, and then hit the beach afterwards.
What does that do for you in terms of bonding with Trey, and how do you hope that translates onto the field?
Can you say that one more time? Sorry.
What does that do for you in terms of bonding with Trey, and how do you hope it translates onto the field?
So last year, this is my second time training with Trey, but he talks to me all the time. I guess he said I used to never talk to him. I used to give him dirty looks, apparently, but I was just being, I don't know what he's talking about, but this second year, we got to stay in the same house together, and a couple other people, and just hang out by the fire, talk, really just get to know who he is, and him getting to know who I am outside of playing football, because that's really the only time we get to see each other. So being down there a couple weeks and working hard, putting in hours, grinding together, and then hanging out, just chilling afterwards. It's cool. It's a great thing. That's the quarterback. We got to be connected on the field and all.
I was talking earlier. How does that work? Do you apologize for the dirty looks or what? Like, did y'all get that settled?
What he's talking about, that's what I told him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kyle mentioned earlier this is kind of the first like regular offseason you've had since you've been in the league with no COVID or anything like that. How has your understanding of what it takes to be a pro and succeed in this league grown over the last 3 years?
Yeah, Kyle talks about it all the time, just going through things. You have to go through things to learn. And I feel like I've been through a whole lot in my first 2 years. But I wake up every day, like even waking up today, just grateful for everything, every lesson learned, just because I feel like that's the best way you get to learn from things. So just going through a full off season, an actual off season where we come in, we work out, we meet, we throw, and we play football in the off season. We play and we actually put our helmets on. We run where we're running, rather than coming fresh into the league, not really knowing how to work out, not really knowing what to do in the off season, and then you just get thrown in training camp. So it's been huge, but I just look at everything as just lessons, and I'm excited now.
You feel like a veteran now?
Oh yeah, I was telling people outside today, just like it was the first day of training camp, but it just felt like football. It didn't feel like training camp. We're just out there playing football, getting better, competing, and that's the feeling that you look for. That's the feeling that you know when you're comfortable. We're never comfortable, but we're just playing football now.
You find yourself coaching the new receivers, like the young guys like Danny Gray, helping them out?
Oh yeah, of course. I tell people all the time when I first came in, we had a really young room. Debo was in his second year. We had KB. KB was really the oldest guy in the room, but they were still figuring things out too at the same time. So we had Sanu, and Sanu was a guy for me that I talked to all the time. And everybody know I was mad when Sanu wasn't back, but he was that guy for me. So I feel like I owe it to those guys just to kind of give them that information that Sanu gave me, and just give them the information that I've learned in my past couple of seasons, just to help them and try to speed up their process a little bit faster.
When you're working with Trey, are you working on a specific thing each day, a specific set of routes or part of the playbook? I mean, how do you guys decide what you're going to do on a given day together?
So starting off, it was just we know what camp looks like for the most part in terms of scheduling. So we go out there. We went on a three-day block of run routes, and then 1 day off, and then another day afterwards, just trying to simulate what a training camp would look like. But sometimes we go out there and we'll work quick game, we'll work play action, and some days we just dedicate to all deep plays, or deep posts, goal balls. So just depending on the day.
This is deep throw like. I mean, is the field extended with Trey Lance at quarterback? Like you can expect to get the ball deeper than maybe with Jimmy.
You just have to be ready to on every single play. Where in the past where you may not have gotten the ball on certain plays, just because we want to get the ball here. You have to be ready on any play just because it's a possibility that you might get the ball, even though we haven't thrown that ball here or in that spot in the years past. But he definitely does. He extends the field. He makes those safeties back up, get out there, pedal fast. And I think that's great just because it'll give us all the underneath stuff that we love to throw as well.
It was like this all through OTAs and offseason. Like Trey was the starting quarterback, and Jimmy wasn't there. But in training camp, first day, was there any kind of different energy with Trey as Kyle said, this is his team, and no Jimmy there anymore?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody around here, everybody's known what it's been. You guys been around a long time. I think everybody knows how it works. So we're just out there. We're just at practice. That's our quarterback, and day one.
Does Trey seem more comfortable? It seems like he is for us. Does he seem more comfortable in the huddle, on the field?
Yeah, of course. This is his. Every time you get in the huddle and then you go away and then you work and you get better and you come back and you go away and you come back in. Each time you get more and more comfortable, just based off not only the work that he put in away, but just having some success in the spring and then coming back. So yeah, you could hear from him the way he's calling the plays and where he's commanding the offense.
With Debo working on the side right now and not on the field yet, and I don't know how long that'll go on. Do you feel need to step up more so as a leader for the younger guys, so to speak?
I mean, he's still out there talking to us. That's Debo. He's gonna talk to us. He's gonna coach us up. But I feel like I'm just, whether he was out there or whether he wasn't out there, I would still be playing the same exact role. I don't look at it any different than if he was at practice today. But of course, we'd love to have him out there. We're waiting on him to get back, but some things got to get done first.
Is he in meetings with you guys, Brandon?
I mean, I don't. You're gonna have to ask him. I'm sure he'll be up here one of these days.
What's been your early impression of Leonard Hankerson?
That's Hank. That's my dog. Even the past 2 years, I was working with Hank. I remember when I first came in, just after practice coming in, just coming in, working with Hank on the side, working with Hank. So now that he has the main role, it's been great. I love having Hank as receiver coach.
How much time going against Trevor Ward? Have you had much time going against Trevor Ward? How's that been?
Oh yeah. So I think we had 2 reps today, and we had 2 reps today. You know, everybody jokes around all the time. You know, that's big money in the DB room. So we say that's the dog food out there. But you know, he's a great corner. We love matching up against him, and I'll just continue to look forward to going up against him throughout camp and just getting better because, you know, that's what it looks like. That's what a corner, even E-Man, just all those DBs, I talk about all the time, those DBs, we got a great DB room, just going against all those guys. But to your question, yeah, Javarius, I look forward to continue to go against him through camp.
What's it like when you're going one-on-one with him?
No, he didn't talk too much. I think one day in the spring he talked a little bit, but we had to get him going. So we look to get him going a little bit more throughout camp.
Fred talked a little bit to you. Do you like when defenders do that?
Fred he's irritating, but he told me what type of time he was on in the locker room earlier today, so I can't be mad at him. It's just we're all competitors. You know, that defense is the best defense in the National Football League. So that's cream of the crop. When we go against those guys, we know we have to bring it every single day.
How good do you think this offense can be? Kyle seems pretty confident in the talent he's assembled around you. Maybe the best amount of talent you've seen on this team?
Yeah. I think the offense, it's really up to us. We talk about it all the time. The sky's the limit for this offense if we do what we're supposed to do. And that starts today. That starts later on today in the meeting rooms and then walk through later today. We know what it's supposed to look like and we know what it's not supposed to look like. And I think everybody just kind of knows how we started off the season and where we were at. And we're just trying to and how we practice at that moment in time. So we know what it's supposed to look like now, and we're just looking to get better, build every single day. If we get better every single day going against that defense, we'll look up and we'll be in a really good spot. So we know this offense can be a really good offense. We just got to work for it.
When you look at where you were last year at this time to where you are today, is there a certain level of pride just how you handled everything and how many strides you made?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think just the way that everybody knows the situation last year and how stuff went, I think kind of just me personally, I feel like I'm happy about the way things turned out and how everybody grew and moved on and moved past and got to move forward from certain situations in the past. So I definitely do, yeah.